Heyo everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Pokémon Sapphire Extra Episodes. Today's episode, we are going to try and capture the Lati twins. So the first one we're going to do is the one that is naturally roaming in your game. And I've done a few things to set things up here. Now, first things first, I've gone and set up a repel, and I am on a specific stretch of routes that I can switch between routes frequently to shift the location where it's at. Secondly, I have a Pokemon that is higher than the encounters in the area, but lower than the level of the roaming Pokemon, of the Lati that's roaming around, which is level 40. If at any point I get an encounter while I have this Doduo in the front of my party, then we found it. If it's not appearing after a little while, then go to another route, try again, do the same thing. You can keep repeating this until you finally find the damn thing. As I'm trying to do here. It can take a little while, so don't get your hopes up if you don't find anything. This is a really good route to do it on. Let's see if there's another stretch of routes I can think of immediately in the game that you could do this sort of thing in. The water route's really good. It'll appear on the water, so that's nothing you have to worry about. So that's also really good. I like this one right now just because I'm also close to Lily Cove City, so if I need to buy more repels, I can do that at a moment's notice, but I'm using Doduo, so I can just use Fly. I don't know the actual rate that it gets encountered at, like the frequency you can get the spawn, and it wore off. God damn it. I may have to go buy more repels if I run out of time, because eventually I'll just do a cut if I run out of things to talk about, just because I'm dropping the pretenses and throwing a Master Ball the instant I see it, because unless you have a Pokemon that prevents it from running away, which is only Wobbuffet, Arena Trap won't work because it has Levitate. Yeah, if you have a Wobbuffet out, it'll attack it, but anything else, it'll run away. If you put a status on it, it runs away. Yeah, even if you freeze it, it will run away as a drifting ice block. I don't know how it works, but it does, and it's fucking hilarious. Let's just put it at that. But this isn't going to be the time-consuming on-screen Lati that we're going to be doing. Oh, no. That one's going to be coming when we take care of the Eon ticket, which we'll be doing after we find this certain Lati. Because the one you find is the color opposite of your game version. Since we're playing Sapphire, we're going to be finding Latias. And the Lati you find with your Eon ticket is Latios. So I'm just going to put that out there. There's also something else special to them, but I won't show that until after we capture the damn thing. Come on, man. Just appear on screen. I'm already running out of things to say, and it's just like, I got the main things I needed to say, so at this point, I think I'm just gonna cut till I actually find the goddamn thing. Wish me luck.
2 hours later.
Holy shit! Oh my god! That took forever to happen. So, what do I mean by this? So, to you, the viewer, you wouldn't know this, but this part is actually a second recording session. When I started the last bit, that was a previous day. This took me 2 whole hours to do. I blew through over 100 super repels, and just holy shit. So if you try to fight this thing normally, it will immediately run away, which then makes it much easier to find because it's in your Pokedex, and you can use the area function to track where it is. For now, though, Fuck you. You get no dignity. In the Master Ball you fucking go. Thank God you're the only roaming legendary in the entire game. Oh my god. Whew. So yeah, I was right. It's level 40, and I knew that eventually just swimming around would eventually get it, because I decided to actually follow my own advice and just be like, oh hey, why not just surf around the water routes till you find it, because literally every tile is grass, essentially. But we're not done yet. We have one more task at hand, shall we say. So first off, I actually need to get back to Lily Cove, which, let's be honest, I should use Fly. But the feeling of finding the thing is fucking cathartic. And I just want to talk after sitting silently for like over 2 hours. Jesus. But now we want Shedinja in the front of the party for good reason. And also, here's something I highly recommend you do before doing this. So here, before going inside, I recommend saving. Because once you go in and start this, you do not get to come back. So yeah, so we'll talk to the lady. The ferry to Slateport is... Oh, that pass. Aye, mate. Are you the one who brought that mighty odd pass? I'll tell you, you're trying to reach a tiny spit of an island far in the south. There's no telling what we'll encounter once we reach there, aye? That shivers my timbers. All aboard? Welcome to Southern Island. There's just this little bit of speck of land and this sign. Those whose memories fade seek to carve them in their hearts. And there's a weird object here. Gee, I wonder what happens if you inspect it or something. That's the only time in the entire... That's one of the few times in the entire game I can think of that kind of camera pan actually happening. So you get the version... You get the Lati twin that is the same version as your cartridge if you use the Eon ticket. Have a guess why Latios is in the front of the party. So it has Dragon Dance, Recover, Dragon Claw, and Luster Purge if it's Latios, Mist Ball if it's Latias. So Shedinja is not getting touched. So just yeah, Recover's gonna be a pain in the goddamn ass. And if I can get at least one Silver Wind proc, that would make things so nice. Because I was Levitate, I cannot use Dig against either one of them. And since Shedinja can't get hit, now we pray. If it doesn't work, I'm resetting. Ooh, yes! The 1 hit point clutch! Yeah! Except I would like it to run out of recovers, but it has 20 of them in this game. Fuck. Thank God it doesn't actually get a damage boost from Dragon Dance in this game. Luster Purge should only have 5 PP though, so that's a word of warning. I think Recover has like 20 in this game, which they drop it to 10 in all future generations. Because it's had 20 up to this point, which sucks. Fat lot of dick. And I'll be talking about this for quite a while. I've been able to do this event ever since I got the Eon ticket card years ago when I've been subscribed to Nintendo Power. Thank God I did, because I still have a few trinkets like the orchestrated Melee soundtrack that I got from them as well. What else did I get from them? Shit, that's like the two main things I remember. You know, other than I got all those sick Mario codes in there for Animal Crossing, so I could get Mario-themed items. Wish I had that sort of shit back in any of the future games, like the NES ROMs, but whatever. Recovery time! You know what? I'm just gonna let you do it again, and I'm just gonna hit you with a Shadow Ball. You're gonna break out of this one guaranteed, I know it. Wait, I actually got a shake? Oh no, you didn't recover. That means I'm obligated to throw another ball. And you know, something I've never done is soft reset for shiny hunting. That's just something I've never done. But you know what? I feel like I've probably spared myself because I've done shiny hunting for regular Pokemon, and that can be soul draining as it is. So I'm just gonna stick with catching normal versions of legendaries, especially since I'm trying to get them in Pokeballs. Alright, man, what else you got? If a Silverwind did a little under half, yeah, that's about as much as I thought Shadow Ball would do. And Shedinja probably won't come into play too much until the last legendary I want to catch in Rayquaza. And if you saw for a moment in its moveset there, yes, I did teach it Protect. That will come into play when I fight Rayquaza, and I will explain that when I get there. Is there anything much more about these Lati twins that I can actually think about? I've never really used them in any competitive sense, so I don't really have any stories about them. But there's actually something extra nasty about this particular Lati encounter, is that either one is holding the item Soul Dew, which boosts their, I think it's both their special attack and special defense. I know it's that in the later games, but I'm just forgetting, because I know that item's been banned before in competitive play, so that's just a thing. A crit will make me cry, as I would have to reset. At least knowing Silverwind does half its health means I can literally cancel any recovers from this point out. But I only get a couple of hits total, and it has so many more recovers. It's Psychic that's its other move. Damn it, not Dragon Claw. I'm thinking of fucking Rayquaza. But whatever. We'll get to that beast when we get there. No, it doesn't have Dragon Claw at all. It has Outrage instead. It's like, I'm really recovering these. I'm really remembering these movesets badly. Wow, I cannot talk for the life of me. Should've used a Shadow Ball, but it likely would have killed, so... Wah, wah. This is what berries and ethers were made for, man. I know he's gonna run out of PP before I run out of Pokeballs, so that's a thing. Wow, I actually got it at half health? Wow. Yeah, honestly, like, I really like the designs of Latios and Latias, and I really love that you can soar on them in the remakes. Now, if, you know, Generation 8 lets us ride in any Pokemon we want, like we can do in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I want to fly on my Lati twins like I can do Charizard, Dragonite, and Aerodactyl, baby. But there's one more thing we gotta do before we go. All dreams are but another reality. Never forget. And that's it. There's nothing more to Southern Island. So, also, you can never come back here ever again. So once you've caught in Latios, best get your mileage out of those cryptic-ass signs. Aye, mate, there's nothing here to see or do on this forgettable island. Let's say we sail back to Lily Cove. Aye, right then. Sail home we will. And that's it. That's both Lati twins. When I started recording this, I expected this to take much longer, honestly. I expected to do another recording session, and yeah. And the main reason we're running back to the PC is, one major reason. As in, I'm just kind of setting up while on camera, and there's that soul duo I was talking about. Just kind of see the natures I hit, and meh, it's not like I'm gonna use them anyway. Why the fuck do you have water sport? Huh. It learns 2 moves on the way to 50. Neat. Anyway, next episode we're gonna be tackling the Reggies, and we need a very specific combination of Pokemon. So remember that Relicanth and Wailord I caught way earlier? Well, they're gonna come into play now, so we're gonna want Aggron because he is a fantastic tank for this section. We need that so we can actually... No. We're gonna ditch Xatu. And we're gonna ditch Wigglytuff. That will make the 2 spots for Wailord here. And to start the Reggie quest, we're gonna go to that one spot of the world we've yet to go. The water route that's specifically below the cavern where we awakened our cover legendary. So I think that's all the preparations necessary. And so next time, I'm gonna see you guys with some Reggie hunting. And I'll show you guys how to do just that. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.